For the WNBA, thanks to all the great players like Cheryl Swoops, Lisa Leslie, Cynthia.
Caitlyn Clark, the electrifying basketball phenomenon from the University of Iowa, has become one of the most recognizable and influential young athletes in today's sports landscape. And recently, she sparked a fresh wave of admiration after sharing a new set of photos that highlight her discipline, dedication, and the remarkable physical conditioning required to perform at the highest level of collegiate athletics. These images, which quickly circulated across major social media platforms, didn't draw attention because of superficial commentary or unnecessary focus on appearance, but because they showed an athlete in peak condition who has undeniably earned her place among the most exciting talents in college basketball history through relentless work, unshakable confidence, and an unwavering commitment to excellence both on and off the court. Fans, analysts, and young athletes around the country responded enthusiastically, not out of vanity or sensationalism, but because Caitlyn represents something bigger than the game itself. A new era of women's sports, where strength, skill, leadership, and authenticity are celebrated with the same intensity traditionally reserved for male athletes, making her presence and her influence more important now than ever before. Caitlyn Clark's journey, from promising star to national sensation. Before diving into the significance of the recent photos, it's important to remember how Caitlyn Clark reached the point where any update about her sparks national attention, because her rise to prominence has been a story of relentless effort, generational talent, and an unwavering belief in her goals. Long before she became a household name, she was a young basketball enthusiast with an extraordinary shooting ability and a competitive fire that set her apart from her peers, eventually transforming her into the dynamic, record-breaking scorer who consistently draws massive viewership numbers and elevates the profile of women's basketball across multiple levels. At Iowa, she became a transformative figure who delivered performances that left fans stunned, opponents scrambling, and commentators searching for new ways to describe her unprecedented range, court vision, and leadership qualities that made her not only a high scorer, but a complete playmaker who changes the style, energy, and pace of any game she participates in. Her journey is a testament to the fact that greatness doesn't appear overnight. It is built through thousands of hours of repetition, sacrifice, conditioning, mental discipline, and the courage to take risks when the stakes are highest, all of which Caitlyn embodies with an authenticity that resonates far beyond the scoreboard. Why Caitlyn Clark has become a role model for millions. Caitlyn Clark's growing fan base extends far past Iowa supporters or women's basketball enthusiasts. She has become a symbol for perseverance and empowerment for people across ages, backgrounds, and aspirations, because she stands as proof that immeasurable talent paired with an extraordinary work ethic can open doors for young women in arenas where they were once overlooked or undervalued. Her confidence is not loud or boastful. It is grounded in the hours she invests in perfecting her craft, the maturity she shows in handling pressure, the humility she maintains despite national attention, and the consistent way she uplifts her teammates and community. She's a role model because she demonstrates that ambition and self-belief are not traits to hide or tone down, especially for young girls watching her carve out space in the sports world where stereotypes still exist. Her leadership extends beyond game statistics, appearing in everything from her interviews to her interactions with fans and her ability to turn challenges into opportunities for growth. Caitlyn has become a powerful reminder that when women excel, inspire, and lead with strength, it not only changes the narrative for young athletes, but helps shift the culture surrounding women in sports entirely. Why her recent photos captured positive attention. When Caitlyn Clark's recent photos began trending, the reaction wasn't rooted in appearance-based commentary or sensationalized narratives that often overshadow women athletes. Instead, these images gained traction because they offered a clear, honest look at the level of conditioning and physical discipline required to compete at elite levels of basketball. They showcased strength, focus, and the natural results of years of structured training that emphasize agility, endurance, coordination, and power, all essential qualities for an athlete who must perform under tremendous pressure while outpacing defenders, absorbing contact, and maintaining mental sharpness in fast-paced environments. Fans were quick to highlight how these photos reflect the science-backed, high-performance world of collegiate athletics, where nutrition, recovery, strength training, and mental preparedness all intersect to form athletes who can handle the intense demands of the sport. These images resonated not because they glorified beauty, but because they honored the formidable athleticism behind the highlights fans watch on television, reminding viewers that excellence is built through consistent, disciplined work that Caitlyn fully embraces every day. The role of fitness, conditioning, and strength in her success. Caitlyn Clark's success is not just the result of her extraordinary shooting range or her ability to control the pace of a game. It's deeply tied to the physical conditioning that supports those skills, including explosive lower body power that helps her elevate quickly on jump shots, core strength that stabilizes her during drives into the lane, and endurance that allows her to maintain peak performance for entire quarters without losing accuracy or focus. Her training extends beyond traditional basketball drills to include weightlifting, mobility routines, speed conditioning, and recovery practices that keep her body in elite condition. Her physique reflects not vanity or surface-level presentation, but the behind-the-scenes effort necessary for her to compete against top-tier athletes who are faster, stronger, and more skilled every season. The photos simply reinforce what coaches, teammates, and opponents already know. Caitlyn's abilities are supported by intentional, rigorous fitness habits that fuel her stamina, her explosive transitions, and the physical confidence she carries on the court. This commitment to fitness is a reminder to fans and aspiring players that excellence in sports requires a holistic approach where mental discipline and physical strength are equally important. A healthy and empowering image in a scrutinizing digital era. In today's digital environment where public figures, especially female athletes, experience constant scrutiny over both their appearance and performance, Caitlyn Clark stands out for presenting herself with genuine authenticity, focusing on her craft rather than chasing unrealistic beauty standards or trends that dominate online spaces. Her recent photos serve as a refreshing example of how fitness and physical empowerment can be celebrated without reducing an athlete to their appearance, instead highlighting the strength and discipline that are essential parts of her identity as a competitor. Caitlyn's ability to embrace her body as a powerful tool for her sport sets an important precedent for fans who may struggle with body image or feel pressure to conform to superficial expectations perpetuated by social media. By showing a real, healthy, athletic physique developed through dedication rather than perfectionism, Caitlyn contributes to a healthier conversation around body representation, especially for young athletes who need positive role models to help them navigate self-esteem, confidence, and personal growth in environments that often amplify insecurities. The broader impact of Caitlyn's influence on women's sports. Caitlyn Clark's presence in women's basketball is about far more than impressive scoring records or viral highlights. She represents a shift in cultural momentum where women athletes are finally receiving the recognition, respect, and enthusiasm they have long deserved. Every time she steps onto the court, she draws massive audiences, inspires younger athletes, and proves that women's sports hold just as much excitement, complexity, and competitive energy as any men's league. Her leadership has helped elevate the visibility of women's college basketball, contributing to record-breaking TV ratings, increased media coverage, and a wave of young fans who are now eager to follow female athletes as closely as they do their male counterparts. Her recent photos, combined with her achievements, reinforce the idea that women athletes deserve to be acknowledged for their strength, skill, and dedication, rather than typecast or minimized by outdated stereotypes. Caitlyn continues to pave the way for future generations by demonstrating that women can be powerful, confident, elite competitors without compromising authenticity or individuality, and that their stories deserve to be told with the same respect given to any major sports figure. The power of confidence, leadership, and mental strength beyond physical conditioning and athletic brilliance, Caitlyn Clark's success is deeply rooted in her mental approach to the game. Her confidence, focus under pressure, and ability to lead her team through high-stakes moments all contribute to the captivating performances fans have come to expect from her. Her composure in big games shows remarkable mental resilience. Whether she's hitting long-range threes with defenders closing in, orchestrating game-winning plays, or responding to physical defense, she maintains a calm determination that defines great athletes regardless of sport. Confidence doesn't come easily in environments where expectations are sky-high, but Caitlyn has embraced these challenges with maturity beyond her years, turning pressure into fuel rather than fear. This inner strength radiates in everything she does, from interviews to social media posts, and is one of the reasons fans view her not just as an athlete, but as a genuine role model for perseverance and self-trust. Her recent photos reflect this confidence without relying on glamour or sensationalism. They simply show an athlete fully at peace with the effort she puts in and the identity she's carved for herself in the world of sports. Conclusion: a moment that reflects dedication, confidence, and inspiration. Caitlyn Clark's recent photos may have sparked conversation across the internet, but the true significance lies in what they represent. A celebration of hard-earned athletic excellence, a portrait of confidence from a young woman redefining what it means to be a modern sports icon, and a moment that inspired countless fans to appreciate the beauty of strength, discipline, and authenticity. These images aren't about vanity. They're a visual testament to the countless hours Caitlyn devotes to training, recovery, mental preparation, and leadership, all of which contribute to her status as one of the most influential athletes of her generation. She continues to show that success in sports is built on character, determination, and a willingness to embrace the journey, not just the highlights. Whether you've been following Caitlyn since her early days or are just discovering her impact now, it's clear that she represents more than standout performances. She symbolizes the future of women's athletics, where power, skill, confidence, and authenticity coexist in the most inspiring way. As fans, we're not just witnessing the rise of an extraordinary athlete. We're watching the shaping of a legacy that will influence countless players and fans for years to come.